All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here this morning to talk about the Delphi case and the players, right? A lot of people, there was a couple YouTubers last night we were watching and some of the YouTube channels, the documentation and everything. A couple of these YouTubers were named. There was a professional lawyer that was talking about it. Why was their names in these documents? Um, was it because they knew something or whatever it may be? The other thing is Chadwell. A lot of you folks took Chadwell off of the table. Chadwell was a player in the game, right? He matched everything. Uh, he stayed under bridges. He talked about some club or gang that was out there that he belonged to. He talked on social media that they protect kids or whatever. And they would kill people if they found out what they were doing. If somebody did something like that to a young kid or whatever. But that was their cover. That was their cover, right? This gang, this club, whatever it is, this corruption down south. That was the cover, telling people that his organization would kill people like that. But in the same breath, folks, he had a 9-year-old girl chained up in his basement as he's doing these videos, which is very, very horrible, right? And we never took Chadwell off of the table on this channel. He also was real close to The Voice. We had 2 or 3 voice comparisons, uh, and Chadwell was one of them. Now, a lot of people said I was crazy, right? Whatever it may be. That's fine. But we hit on Chadwell way before anyone else did. Right? That explains why I was getting 700-800 views, playbacks on my videos. So, who do all these people play a role in it? I do believe it could be a national wide gang organization they belong to. We're not sure. It could be a small group of guys. Folks, they've been arresting people left and right. I don't know how much more you need to show, to have proof that it's a ring. It's a giant organization, many involved. And that's where they dropped the ball in Delphi. It's a laughing stock. Do I think people have taken it into their own hands? I think so. I think they are hunting these guys down. Not police. Hell, I think they're hunting some of the police down that were names were brought up with these people. It's just horrible what they did. Uh, it's just horrible. Now, Chadwell was a big player in the game. Uh, and let me tell you something, folks. They all knew each other, right? Keegan Klein, DeKurt, all of them. I wouldn't doubt it if Greeno and the rest of them guys, Harmon and all them guys knew Chadwell. Chadwell was a madman. He was the type of guy. He had a reputation on the street. If he had a beef with you, you should just kill him first. Ask questions later. He was a very disturbed person. He was also connected to the family. I do believe the one father, Eric or whatever his name was, that turned state's evidence. I think they all were linked together. Uh, and they blamed everyone else, folks. They blamed the Italian mafia. They blamed other organizations, biker clubs, the Odins or whatever it was, or this secret society. They blamed the Mexican mafia. They blamed so many people. Hell, they're even trying to say that the killer was from Chicago. I was watching Greeno the other day. Right? Well, the killer must have been from Chicago. Right? You're crazy. Now you're really screwed. Right? Now you're really screwed. Bringing in it was Chicago. No, Chicago don't do shit like that. Right? That's my home state. You folks blame whoever you want, but you got some big ballers, YouTubers that were named in these documentations that we've been reading. Greeno was one of them. Frank Meister, a couple of these people. Witnesses, I don't think so. I think that they're involved. They ran their mouths. And only the killers or the people involved in this organization would have known what they've known. That's why their names are on that documentation. What are they a witness to? They're witness to nothing, folks. They lied. That's why the police are so big. They tried to build a case on these idiots that are lost. A bunch of lies. No, it was no Odin secret. It might have been out to look like that, but it was no Odin secret organization. Hell, it wasn't even the Odin Biker Club, the MC Club. It was somebody trying to make it look like what it wasn't. And that's the bottom line. And no, nobody is trusting no authorities around here. Nobody is trusting anybody. They certainly, the talk on the streets is, how this is sick. We got these people. Was it politic driven because Mike Pence is a Harley Davidson rider and belongs to that MC Club, Rolling Thunder, or whatever it is? You know, it might be. It's a stain on America. These people are. It's just unbelievable. It could have been a cover up. It could have been. Who knows? Right? Chadwell. Well, Chadwell got caught red-handed, folks. And we do want to go ahead and give special thanks to them cops that did old-fashioned work. And they started knocking on doors around there, checking. Right? And they, you know, just coincidence, they knocked on Chadwell's door and Chadwell let them in. And that was enough for the police to go ahead and look around. And what did they find? Another girl in his basement, chained up, naked, and was raped, right? And she only lived a couple houses away from him. See, folks, we want this organization that has been raping and pillaging, whether you're a cop or not, and you belong to this organization. This team that has come to America wants these sick pricks. No doubt about it. I warned you. Our Pentagon warned you. Right? They want these people not to praise them, not to turn them into anything but the scum that they are. So the hunt continues in America for these people. There's nowhere you guys can run. You can run to the authorities. You can run everywhere you want. You're not going to get away from these guys. They'll get you inside the pen. They'll get you outside the pen. They'll get you in the police station. They're going to get you. You're a bunch of sickos. Okay? Bunch of sickos. Good morning, Ricky. So are they tracking these guys? They're tracking all of them. Computers, devices, everything. Right? These people hacked in. Now, we do have proof that some of these people hacked into people's computers trying to get either information, stuff to blackmail them, whatever. We have proof that they've been sending women into men's chats and men into women's chats trying to get information or some dirt to try and use against people. Hey, Nick, you prosecuting attorney down there, I hear you've been looking at my penis photos from my modeling days. Right? I hear some of you YouTubers out there have been hacking into my stuff and everything. We find you, and you'll pray to the Lord that the police find you first and save you. But there ain't nothing anyone can do. You guys have gone too far. You blamed other states. You got other states now, militaries being formed right now to take on Indiana because Indiana played the tough guy. These guys were the cause of it. And we have connection that they do have connections within the police force and the labs. It's no wonder so many murders went unsolved because they were inside the lab, monkeying with DNA, lying to people, saying there was nothing about it. Oh, here we go. Bendejo, the bean burrito. I'm really sorry, Bendejo, but this is a professional job. So, what do I think is going to be happening? I think war is coming to Indiana. I don't think anyone can stop it. Everybody is on the list. Everybody's suspects, even the police. Now we have YouTubers that are saying their families work within the police. This explains why they've been shaking us down. This explains why they've been hacking our computers. Corruption, right? We'll have none of it in my country. I'm sorry, folks. You're a bunch of tyrants and terrorists. Right? I really don't care what they say. People just say, don't you? It's obvious you don't know me. We don't care. These people have caused hell for a lot of people that were innocent. And paybacks are coming. Nothing you can do about it. Now, there's a couple other rapes and stuff that are going on. You know, other states and everything. People are asking, who's it look like? Well, you recognize it. Well, the one guy that's been doing it looks like a police officer. No, a lot of people are saying, are you crazy? Cops don't do stuff like that. Keep dreaming. Keep thinking that, folks. That the police are almighty and they never do anything wrong. Right? You folks need help, especially when it comes to solving cases. And we solved this case a long time ago on this channel. Right? We've gone through you people saying I was crazy. You're nuts. They have nothing to do with the case. Boy, ain't that funny? Their names are mentioned. Their computers have been tracked. The data shows they all know each other. Ain't that a coincidence? Right? Ain't that a coincidence? But of course, it might be too much of a coincidence for you folks, not for me. Like I said, we put all the dots together. We knew it was a giant ring spanning to other countries. And if you are involved in this, we don't care where you are. We will come and get you. There's no doubt about it. You don't tell the United States government, the mean green machine, that we're not coming into your country. Don't you ever tell me. See, we've been protecting your asses for a long time. We're going to go wherever we want, and we'll have free reign. Now, there was many people involved in the Delphi case, folks. If you want to consist of it was one player, then you go right ahead. You're stupid, but you go right ahead and believe that there was only one player in the game. There was many players. It was a ring. That explains all the photos, the 300-400 photos of young kids or whatever that Klein had, that the rest of these guys had, that their devices were taken. They were questioned. This explains everything, folks. If you are that blind and you cannot see that these people were involved, even these YouTubers, then you need to get out of the crime sector. You need to just walk away. You need to walk away because it's obvious that you don't see the right things, or it's obvious that for some reason somebody is covering for somebody. Well, like I said, folks, these people were named in that documentation. They are not a witness to nothing. What are they a witness to? The leaks that they created? They created the leaks. They're the ones that released the photos. They were the ones that hacked. They were the ones that came into our chats and terrorized and trolled and did everything. They are the ones that said they had authority inside They had police inside. They knew about the case. Even Greeno said that. His family works for the police. Another family member works for the lab. I got news for you, Indiana State. We're going to rip apart your whole labs because we're going to go through every rape, every murder, everything that occurred in this state, because now we have proof it's corrupt. We're going to tear down your justice system and we're going to rebuild it how it should be, not corruption and evil. We got to go through every single arrest that Mr. Anthony Greeno's family has made. And we got to go through every single arrest and make sure they were legit arrests and they weren't arrests because somebody was hot on Anthony Greeno's ass. I suggest you police people out there turn your badges in. You're a disgrace to Indiana. And now you got a target on your back. Compliments of these YouTubers that ran their mouths. Did they kill other people did they poison them? Yes. Were they injecting them? Yes. You will see hell open up down south in Indiana very soon. Thy Lord is coming to Indiana to do one thing and one thing only. Shred this MC club up, and anybody that has any authority that is sitting on a bench, sitting in this justice system that is so corrupt, your days are coming. You could just call and ask the Pentagon if you want to know. Don't ever ask us what kind of weaponry we have. If you want to know what kind of weaponry we have, call the Pentagon. Call the Marines, the Air Force. They will explain to you folks what kind of weaponry we have. And if you want, we'll show you face to face. I'm disgusted. I'm a retard. And you people have taken advantage of me. Stole, pillaged my towns, my country, my name, my family business. So were there many involved in your madness? Many. And many are going to go. No doubt about it. Whether it's through the authorities or the citizens. Your little MC club, your little organization, your little secret society. The days are numbered. The eyes are in the sky. And so are the UFOs. They all played a part, folks. And we're not covering for them anymore. We're hunting them, is what we're doing. And it is a gang. And they've come right out and said there's power in numbers. Now what we need to do is get them all into one place, so we can use our weaponry to handle your power in numbers and take your powers and numbers of your little molesting, child raping, killing, gang banging, meth head, whatever you folks do down there, out of the equation. Now we have stone cold proof. We got to tear everything out. All the labs, tear them down. Go through everybody. Check all the paperwork on all these people. I would not doubt it if they were fixing reports, lab reports. It makes sense why there's been so many deaths that have gone, so many kids missing that are dead, that have gone unsolved. Boy, did they really stick their foot in their mouths. There ain't nothing or nobody. Let me get this repeat one more time through you. It don't matter if you're Italian. It don't matter if you're Irish, Jewish, Filipino, Japan, this is not a race thing. This is strictly, you're a bunch of sick pricks and your time's coming. And now you've caused all of us, pain and misery, even people that had nothing to do with this madness. Nothing to do with the Delphi crap, but investigate it. And that's where these people went wrong. They investigated it. They went after people that were giving these people a line of shit. Excuse my language, Lord. And they're mad about it. They're mad about it. It ain't working no more, folks. The corruption is over with. It's done. I cannot help these people. They all knew each other. The data shows that. They all communicated with each other. If they didn't know each other on the street, all these people knew each other through social media, YouTube. All of them. They all knew each other. Chadwell, all these guys, Klein. Everyone. He didn't even live. Chadwell didn't even live in Delphi. No, he lived 10 minutes away in Lafayette. People don't know the case. Lafayette's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Delphi. Not even 10 minutes. Squirrel. We're not taking any of these people off the table. You folks keep coming here. You keep harassing me. You keep harassing other people because we will not take Anthony Greeno off of the table or any of these guys. Chadwell, any of them. Klein's, Kurtz, all of them that have gotten picked up. I don't know what more of these evidence these people think or need. That there was more than one. It was a ring. Even before the Delphi case even happened, the police were looking for this ring. Why do you think they created the task force before Abby and Libby died? Well, because there's a problem. The government has been screaming out that there's a problem. A trafficking, drug-filled pedo ring in America, spanning north to east to south to west. I don't know what you folks need, but I got all the evidence to lock the doors to this bitch. You understand? And start going through everybody. Right? That's all the proof we need to shut the borders. Yeah, we want to keep you right here. We don't want you going to some other country. Right? Raping and pillaging their children. Now, we want to lock the doors. We want to keep you's hairs. So we could go through yous and find all you sick people. Very sick people. We will not stand down to this madness. You will find that your courts will crumble. You will find that your justice systems and your laws do not matter to the streets. Your laws, your degrees will not matter, folks. We are done with this authority that has been stabbing us in the back, stealing from us blind, raping and pillaging all along the watchtower. I don't know what to tell you folks. I didn't do this. You folks did. They warned you. You didn't listen. The Pentagon warned this world. You didn't listen. And now, well, now innocent people that had nothing to do with this case. All they did was report on it. But there was other people on YouTube that did more than report on it. They hacked. They put out fake photos. They put out fake documentary, fake documents, videos that were altered, videos that weren't even of the real Delphi Bridge guy. They were created from a YouTube creator. It wasn't even Bridge guy you folks were looking at. Now we've had enough of this madness in my country, this beloved country, under God, King of Kings, bringer of the light, the one that stomped on the snake's head, God Almighty, and all glory goes to God. Bunch of sickos. Now we have evidence that Chadwell was a sicko. His whole family was a sicko, from what they're saying. That wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. You had YouTubers that were talking about the crime scene and sticks and carving in the trees 4 years ago. How did they get that information? Even the police came out and said only the killers would know certain things at the crime scene. Do not protect these people. I know some of you YouTubers out there are friends with these people. I know you don't want to see this happen to them, but you best give them up. Do not lose your house, your cars, everything for harboring a fugitive. Wanted. They set yous up. Some of these YouTubers got the information and dispersed it to all you folks. That implicating you in the case of having material that was obstruction of justice, corruption. Some YouTubers had seen crime scene photos of the girls. One of the girls was nude, underage. That itself is pedo charges. See, we are not standing down. Like I said, if you want to know what we have, call the Pentagon. They will surely let you know our capabilities in our country. Do not hide these people. You will lose your homes. Your families will lose. Well, these people can get charged with abating and abetting a fugitive. They also can be charged with possession of pedo photos of young crime scene pedo ring stuff or whatever they call it. There's numerous things they can charge these people on. These people are not news people. They don't work for news. They're not authority. They are not police themselves. Therefore, it is against the law for these people to have these photos. If this was me, these cops would have beat me down, busted my head open again, tased the shit out of me, and took everything I had again. If it happened to me, a regular citizen. See, but it's happening to these people. And the reason they're not getting their lives turned upside down is because they're related to police. Because they're related to the authorities. That's why. We no longer stand down and take orders from nobody, no police, nothing but the United States Pentagon and the United States President of the United States of America. Don't come a knocking around here. You'll have your badges and your asses handed to you. The whole state of Indiana now is on DEFCON 5. We're hoping you make a move. That also explains the MC Biker Club deaths that have been going on around here. Well, probably because there was this sick pedo. All these dudes on YouTube saying they belong to some club or something, MC club or something. Some secret society or something like that. Makes perfect sense. Turn yourselves in. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Turn yourselves in. Do your probation time or whatever it is. You'll probably get put on probation. Most of you might not. Well, there's only a couple of these YouTubers that we caught that we know has an arrest sheet longer than both of my arms and legs. We will not take anybody off of the table. We are not going to let these people use their authority and their families and their labs to cover up the madness that they did. I'm sorry. The people of the United States have spoken. The people of the United States rest this case. We need say no more. We will be coming to your countries if we track you to one of these people in your computer and your phone to one of these people. You will be seen. The best of the best come to your country and get you. It don't matter where you're at. Canada, Australia, anywhere. Anywhere on this earth. If you are involved in any of this crap, this pedo gang crap, you'll be seeing us. You will be seeing us shortly. And you will be hearing the people, the law-abiding citizens of America that have children. You will be hearing from us real soon. Sure as Mr. Bush got up there on TV and said, you terrorists will be hearing from us soon. And you will be hearing from us, the people. And you know what? I gave these people a second chance because the government was on my ass. We give them we're booked up. Our thing, give them a second chance. Okay. We gave them their second chance. And they continue to do the same dang thing they've been doing. Trying to hack computers, trying to destroy our lives, get any kind of dirt they can. Right? You want to try and use me and my photo to get dirt on me or to lure someone else? Is that what you're trying to do? Well, hell's going to open up for you folks down there in South Indiana. And I hope it swallows all you up. I really do. The people have spoken. They're tired of all your craps. And I'm jumping on that train. Because I'm sick of it too. There's another one, another Harmon. As Harmon is still being hunted, even in the grave. You got that right, Yoli. See? We got plenty of proof. Harmon is the one that took off. Soon as Harmon found out some people were looking for his little ass, his little child, sleeping, cousin, sleeping ass. Do you understand me, folks? We ain't playing games with you. You think this is a game, Yoli. You think it's a game. I told you, man. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. Go get your little butt buddy, Sean Harmon. Go dig him up somewhere, right? And his little organization and club. Now, we did have another theory about Sean Harmon was he staged all this, tried to set his father up. Why? Because he was left out of the will. He was a rapist, a junkie. He slept with kids. His family didn't want anything to do with him. His family wanted him dead. Now, is it possible he staged all that? It's very possible. And we ain't taking none of them off the table. And we're just going to continue to punish your people. The more and more they come into our chat and harass us, the more and more you people will suffer. Simple as that. Simple as that. We can give two shits what MC club you belong to. We really don't give a shit. We're trying to tell these people, we don't care what organization you belong to. You're a bunch of sick pedos, right? Go get your little Sean Harmon, right? He did the boot scoop boogie. And here's a lot of these people were from up here, right? They were already being hunted down before Delphi for other things. We're getting tired of getting threatened by these Sean Harmon people, these Anthony Greeno people, these big YouTubers that think they're somebody. These people tried to get us on the inside, tried to hire people from the inside of the pen to get rid of people. Their little gang, their little organization. If we have to, we'll take out that whole ball pen, that whole prison. That whole prison. And people are, can it be done, Johnny? You bet your ass it can be done. Anything is possible with God. Now, the list of players continues to grow in the Delphi case. And we will continue to put these people in this group. And they have already been labeled. And they are already being hunted. There's nothing anyone can do. Nobody can save them. You could put them behind bars. They're as good as gone. You can do whatever you want to do. You can run to another country and think that the Canadians are going to protect you. I got news for you. I got news for you. If you're on that list and you live in Canada and we're looking for somebody that did the boot scoop boogie to another country, I suggest you turn them over before we get upset. Nobody, and I mean nobody, after helping and protecting you countries out there, nobody, not one country is going to tell us, the United States of America, that we are not going to come into your country and get these pedo sick pricks. Madmen. There ain't one country going to tell us. We'll go into any country we want to get and crush this pedo ring. And if you don't believe me, just call the Pentagon. Just call the Pentagon. And they will surely explain to you folks why we're doing what we are doing. And if you attack America, you best make plans, folks, because you're leaving this earth. No doubt about it. No. If there's going to be any movies made on this channel, it'll be made by me. And now, because I got threatened again in my own chat about this Sean Harmon guy that was being watched and looked at for a long time, now more people are going to suffer. Just as that sick prick said he was going to destroy my life, my world, attack me because I didn't buy his story, because I went into his chat and said he's full of crap. Oh, good morning, little Miss Debbie. I'm sorry you have to hear this. Please cover your ears, Miss Debbie. But the game goes on. And the players in the game add up. There's only one authority we go by, and that is God Almighty. Your laws that were written by men and constitutions, we do not go by anymore. We are led by thy God Almighty, King of Kings. And that's it. I don't know what to tell you. It's your human laws, you silly humans. You should have listened to Mr. McAfee. You silly humans. You got a lot to learn. I agree, Mr. McAfee. Now, this concludes our Delphi case. Now, folks, if you want to go out there and you want to believe all these YouTubers and everything, that their names are in these documentations for a reason. People are saying, well, they're a witness. Well, if they're a witness to the murders, then they were there. They were part of it. People are saying, well, they were witness to the leak. You mean the leak that they got, the documentations that they got and spread all over YouTube? You mean that? Yes, they played a role in this case somewhere. How far, I don't know. I really don't care. It's not my job to care. But it's obvious we are got some of these lovers over here, the Sean Harmon, the Greenos, the Benny Keys, the other channels and everything coming over here trying to harass, trying to have. Like I said, folks, I don't care. And we're talking about doing a lot of things. If we find that these people that are involved in this madness are a United States soldier and getting a pension or pay, the United States Pentagon and the Marines, Air Force, Navy, Army, we do not pay child molesters. We do not pay child molesters in my country. And I'm sorry. We're going to save this country a lot of money. And once I get done with my unmanned military, I've taken the equation out of killing humans. No longer will that soldier have a heavy weight on his shoulders for doing things that he might have been forced to do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the people of the United States of America has rested their case against these organizations, these pedo rings. And if you want continue to look for one man and one man only in the Delphi case. But this is why we only take the best of the best of the best at Kramer Enterprise here and YouTube channel. Keep an open mind. There was more than one. I'm sorry. And for those that took Keegan Kline off of the table, well, he was not the killer. So, oh, no, he was only luring 200 to 400 of your kids, young teen kids, for nude photos or whatever. Right? Take him off the table. Let him out, right? Now, that concludes the Delphi case. Hashtag Delphi. That concludes the Chadwell case. That concludes so many, Keegan Kline and all the rest of them, Anthony Green, all these people that I think they stuck their foot in their own mouths. That's what I think. Now, I want to thank all the great people that have supported my channel, even though it's been hacked 50 times, even though I've had 20 heart attacks over these Delphi idiots and these organizations and clubs trying to take me out. I think I've had enough of your games and your terrorist tactics attacking my channel and so many. And people are saying, well, it was Klein was involved in music and everything. Don't worry, we will go through the music business. That's what I'm here for. We will make sure that nobody is being used, abused, and tortured, or their kids are in danger or anything like that. We don't roll that way. In classic rock, I know some of you do, but Johnny Kramer don't. I don't get into the young crap. And I'm not blaming all you guys out there, because some of these women we have found lied. No, they weren't 21. They were 17. But they had a fake ID. So a lot of guys thought them ladies were of age because they had fake identifications. To get in the backstage rooms, to get into the backstage of this madness, we're not holding nothing back. And we're shooting live rounds. And we're hitting. We're connecting the dots. Would it make a great movie? Oh, it'd make a great movie. I'm thinking I'm in the works of doing a movie about Chadwell. No, there won't be. No, he ain't getting none of it. None of it. Not one dime. Not one dime. I'm going to use you folks like you used innocent people, like you used me, like you used so many people in our beloved country, the United States of America. Oh, yeah. Would it make a great movie? Oh, it'd be horrifying. Horrifying. And that's what sells in our country, is horrifying. Madness brings in money. It's horrible. They don't want love stories no more. I want a good love story. Someone give me a good love story. Give me something to take this anger away from me. Give me a great love story. In the end, they fall in love and walk away into the sunset. The world is great and everything is great. Give me something. I don't want no more of the madness. I've got enough John Wicks out there. Oh, by the way, I want to give a shout out to Keanu. Sir, I know you've been taking a break for a while, and that's okay. But we got another one in the works. I mean, the Wick thing, the whole, and the John Constantine and everything. It's just huge. It's huge. But enjoy your day, sir. And be careful on your motorcycle and wear your helmet, sir. Now, you've noticed I didn't put no restraints on you. You're allowed to ride your motorcycle. That's what they do. I mean, they tried to do it to James Dean. They tried to do it to so many of us. You can't ride the motorcycle, Mr. Kramer. Your obligado Dublin is not in good shape. You can get hurt or something. We need you. I know what it is. I know. I've been there. Just be safe, Keanu. Put your helmet on and everything. Just be safe. And remember, people are idiots, right? They might not see on a motorcycle. So please be safe, sir. We got plenty of work to do. Nah, I don't make a dime off this shit. I'm poorer than a joker. I do it because I love it. Because it kept me it helped me with my mental health. It kept me saying music and movies. Yes, my obligabla baloney is not right. I got documentation showing that. I do have a disability and everything I do. That's right. And that was why these people tried to set me up, tried to bring my name into it. And all I did was ask questions. And when the questions didn't add up, I said, "You folks are lying. I'm not buying your story." And that's when the attacks started. That's when the poisoning, the madness started. I wouldn't. These people were killing people in the hospitals, using nurses and doctors to kill their way out of it. And that's exactly what you folks are going to have to do in Indiana, is kill your way out of it against the best of the best of the best. That's what you're going to have to do, Indiana. Good luck. That's what I'm saying. Good luck. Because you've already came out on national TV, on the news, saying that the Indiana militia will help the state police if this gets out of hand. Well, that was opening the doors to these other militias that want to take on this state. And it opened the doors for other authorities to come in and want these people that so-called are law-abiding citizens. And now we have data and evidence that these people were within the police force, and they were bragging about it. They were bragging about it. Telling people they had family within the Indiana police departments, that they had family within the labs of Indiana. Now we're going to tear all your labs down because they're corrupt. You open a can of whoop ass and we can't close it. Nothing I could do. Tune in next time for the Delphi case. And you people, I'm going to tell you people, quit commenting on my channel. The families want this. The families want that. Right? Quit using the families to tell us what to do. We've already caught 3 of you YouTubers that claimed you worked for the family. Ain't it funny? The family say, no, they did not work for us and we didn't hire them, and they wanted you folks to take them videos down. We know exactly who was to blame in Delphi. And here's the thing, they just can't overcome the guilt of that they had a hand in it. God bless you all. God bless this country. God bless the United States of America. The Pentagon and all 4 branches and the other 7 that you folks will never find out about. And I'm glad we designed them just in case your shit gets squirmy. All the bases are loaded in case we're attacked. And we will play it day by day here on this channel. And we kneel down to nobody other than thy God Almighty, King of Kings, bringer of light, the healer, the one who cast out the demons. Delphi's gone way too far. Is it mad? Completely mad. Should it have been nipped in the bud a long time ago? Yeah, 7 years ago, this problem should have been nipped in the bud down there. Good morning, Miss ATS News. I want to give a big shout out to Bob Mata, a.k.a. The Edge. And you're lucky I don't dress him up as The Edge and give him a guitar and send him out there and play us a song to sway all you people. The Pied Piper. But I like Mr. Mata. So we will go ahead and keep Bob Mata as a secret weapon. No, I like Bob Mata. I was over at his channel last night listening to him. He makes perfect sense. It's nuts. How did the leaker, why would they leak stuff like that to YouTubers to put it out? And then here's the thing. It was all leaked because they were trying to get this Odin thing, this secret society Odin thing in the woods. So they leaked all this shit. And I'm right there with Bob Mata. I agree 100%. This whole thing is nuts. It's a laughing stock of the justice system. And you people want to know why we're breaking down the justice system and we got to rebuild it. It's corrupt. We're battling a 7-year case we're waiting to go into. We're waiting for this to go into court. 7 years. 7 years. Yeah, it's crazy, especially when they have people. When they know what's going on. Yes, Miss Debbie Fox with a pencil. Yes. No, I agree with them 100%. It's madness. They're doing stuff that they should have never done. We're battling right now in documentation. That's what all this is, this lawyer talk stuff. No offense, Mr. Bob Mata, aka The Edge. No offense, sir. But this is what we're battling about. And I'm the type of person where I don't care. We want the guys involved. We'll figure out the law crap later. We just want to hunt these guys down, this little organization, this little secret society, right? Whether it be these Freemasons, whatever, all these people, it's correct. It's the Illuminati. We want these people. No matter how much money they have, how much power. That's what we want. We can give 2 craps about the legal stuff. We'll worry about that when it gets into court. Right now, we want the people that play games, that attacked innocent people, physically, spiritually, mentally. They attacked us. Demonically, they attacked us. And they suffered the repercussions. I'm sorry. Now, this is a 1-hour video that concludes our Delphi case. We will be back with more Delphi stuff, which I got tons of Delphi. I've been covering this case since it came out. And I just got documented. Miss ATS News, I wanted to say congratulations on the 40,000 subs you got. Congratulations on that, Miss Fox or Miss ATS News. On the 40,000 subs. That's great. I'm not in this for subs, folks. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for views. If you haven't figured that out right now, it's sorry. You know, like I said, they've hacked my channel, everything. They've used my videos. They put it up as their content and all kinds of crap. They've said I was a Nazi, I was this and that, and all kinds of stuff. Well, we wanted you people to wear a mask. We were trying to save your lives in a pandemic. But these people think that the government is so bad. Here is the people, the government, that saved us from polio, that saved our children with vaccines, trying to help us. And you people think they're trying to kill us. If it wasn't for government making it mandatory that your children are up to date on their vaccines and shots before they go into school, polio and numerous things, smallpox and everything, would have ran rampant in this country. And you folks think we're trying to kill you because we want you to wear a mask so you don't spread a pandemic across the world. It's sickening. It's horrifying. Is the government good at everything? No. But they do their best. You know why? Because they know if you got no country and you got a country of fellow men that are sick and diseased, you got no country. You got no military. You got no business. You got nothing but a bunch of sick, dying people. I'm dumb. I got a junior high school education. I had to go to work young, family, divorced. I'm dumber than a box of rocks. When I was a young man, I had a very serious accident, a major concussion, split my oblongata open like a can of worms. I had to be fixed. But back then, they didn't know about concussions, that it'll affect you way down the road. But I'm still not as dumb as some of you people out there. And I'll be the first one to admit I got a disability. And I'm dumb. But I ain't that dumb. I ain't that dumb. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless everybody. I want to thank the great mods for showing up. Miss Debbie, I want to thank you. Yes, John Wick with a pencil. Yes, I'm sorry. I had to. It was life or death. I'm sorry. Anything is a weapon. These people don't know, Miss Fox. They don't understand. I want to thank all you great folks for stopping in, and we will continue the Delphi case and so many more cases. And like I said, Indiana, get ready, because now we got to tear apart the labs. We got to go through every single arrest to make sure these people weren't being arrested, because these YouTubers that had so-called connections within the labs and within the police force were making false accusations and fake warrants. We'll be seeing you folks in court. And the Pentagon is saying we'll be seeing you also on the battlefields. If you attack my country, the United States of America, or my beloved citizens, hardworking, law-abiding citizens, disabled, old, young, working people, you'll pay a price. That's all I have to say. If you don't believe me, call the Pentagon. God bless you all. We're getting ready for election. It's going to get wild and crazy. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for terrorist attacks. Be on the lookout now for biker wars. That's the new thing, this MC Club biker war that's going on around here and everything. People, but be careful, folks. Do I personally have any beef with these people? No, other than they did it to themselves. Nobody, and I mean nobody did that. Nobody made these people go driving down the road, shooting up people, killing people, selling meth, weapons, prostitution, all that. Nobody made these people do it. They did it themselves. Nobody made them people do them videos. They did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. And we're still looking for Harmon. They will actually have to dig up his body and show proof that he's dead. If not, we're continuing the hunt for all of them. They can run. They can go to other countries. They can do everything. They can do anything they want. They're not going to be able to hide, folks. God bless America. You folks have a great day. God bless everyone. Thank you all for stopping in. Great live last night. Oh, wait, there was no live last night. That's right. But congratulations on the 40,000 subs. Miss Little Debbie Fox, thank you so much for showing up this morning. I was getting ready to take out Bendejo, Ben Burrito, Butthole Burrito. And like I said, folks, this is not a race thing. We don't care if you're Italian, Jewish, Ethiopian. It's not a race thing. Of course, they want to play the race card. They always do. But it has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with innocent people being used, abused, and taken advantage of. And our younger generation. That's what it's got to do with. No color thing at all. All right, you folks have a great day. God bless. I hand all the great mods, such great ladies. I am missing a mod, and I am really starting to get worried. I have contacted her numerous times. I have gotten no reply. I have also looked at her channel, and it has been months and months since she put out a video. So I am worried about her. She's been a mod on this channel. And that's it. That's as far as it goes. And that's it. You know, you people attack me because I'm worried about these ladies. And these ladies, we don't want these ladies to be abused or kidnapped or used. So we're just doing our jobs on this channel as American law-abiding citizens, and we worry about people. And there shouldn't be anything other than we're just worried. Even our worst enemies, we don't wish this on. I know a lot of you can't understand that, and that's okay, but we don't wish any of this madness on any human. I don't know. Love you folks. Have a great day. God bless. Talk to you later.